doing throwback
Okay.
music, and they're cover songs, but they're all
Yeah.
ridiculously. I'm excited about the project. It's called Throwback to Covers. Hopefully by the end of September, fall 2020, in the next month or so, we'll be dropping that project. And future projects with other artists. I work with a lot of different independent artists, but I work with some notable names, throwback artists. That's my thing. I like taking throwback records and making it hot today. So I did a project with Maxine Jones of In Vogue. We about 3 songs into it. When the process, oh yes, they're hot. So I write for, I produce. I not only do I write and sing, I produce. I have a team of people around me, and we're just putting together really quality records. We're waiting for the industry to catch up to where we are, so they can come on over to Sacramento and come to where we are, so we can put some heat underneath them and get them going. Especially artists that are independent that used to have record deals. They're now looking for quality product now. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Right.
You can't be throwback and old school, because the word old school to me always not offensive, but it seems a little because we have a thing with ageism in America. Let's be clear. And so when you call something old, people tend to kind of look at you weird. So I'm more of a throwback artist. So, and a throwback jersey, like in sports, doesn't make it old. It just has a familiarity to it, but it's not old, fresh out the package. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what's going on.
Well, thank you for that information. Wow, that's amazing. So, how
You're
you
welcome.
feel about doing cover songs than writing your own music?
You know, I got a catalog of original stuff, but I realized that during this time that we're going through with the pandemic, COVID-19, and the loss of life and the anxiety that's just permeating across the country and across the globe, it's just a time for a little more gentleness, a little bit more, just slow down. Everybody, we're in a hurry to go nowhere because we can't go anywhere. So what are we in a hurry for still? So basically, we got to catch up. We got to mentally catch up with the fact that we can no longer just go. We now have to stay. So if we got to stay, why are we still trying to go? And then all we're doing is making it rough on ourselves and other people around us. So relax, enjoy some good music. So these songs, I think, will take people back to a place of nostalgia, especially over 30. I'm really trying to reach if I reach some younger generation, great, but I'm really trying to reach the 35 and up crowd and generation of people who we allowed R&B music specifically to get so far in a dug hole that we have to beg people to support it. It's unfortunate because that is the foundation of music, rhythm and blues. Rap is its foundation from R&B. I don't know how R&B got so far behind that it's now secondary.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it again. I don't know how we as a generation, I'm not talking about the young kids, they just only doing what they know to do. So it ain't their fault. But our generation, we allowed ourselves to get used to hearing stuff that isn't comfortable to our ears and sonically sound to us. So why is it okay for it? It's not okay for us to, in our age group, to listen to something that's not uncomfortable. We're not saying, you're not disrespecting nobody's art. We're just saying if your ears, it ain't fitting your ears in your eardrums, you got to be honest about that. We let R&B just sink away, man. I'm bringing it back, and I'm gonna keep on being an advocate for R&B, rhythm and blues, independent artists, and people out there that got quality music just need an opportunity.
Right. And thank you for saying that. Thank you for bringing that out. Appreciate that. And that's what's up. I also want to mention that you're a 16-year U.S. Army veteran. I want to salute you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. 16 years in the military. I served the country in various capacities as a chaplain's assistant. So, with the chaplain's assistant, basically what you do, you're doing death notifications, you're informing the family during wartime when there's issue, you're providing religious support services. So I got a well-rounded experience as a human being, as an African-American man, and as a soldier, or former soldier. So,
right.
I get it. So I can kind of coexist and kind of deal with most people, depending on no matter what their culture or race is.
Well, you use your skills and your training that you've been in the Army and what you're doing now. So you're doing a very good job at it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Hard
I would
work.
like to play another one of your old tracks called Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a brief story behind it? I just want to play a little bit of it.
Okay, Fantasy for me at the time, that's when Vibe magazine and all of the magazines, that's before the internet, online stuff just took over so bad where you couldn't even look at print anymore. But during that time, I'm telling my age, which I don't care about telling.
I remember, yeah.
So back during those times, you know, it was so superficial and shallow. The things that we were more concerned about, other than each other's respecting each other's reality, whether you're what you look like, what you have, what you don't possess, what you do possess. We were so caught up in cars, clothes, and and things that we lost sight of. I felt like during that time we lost sight of what's really important. So I wrote the song "Fantasy" to reflect that at the time.
Well, let's hear a little bit of it for people that don't even know of you. Play a little bit of it. Here we go.
SJ, NY, baby. Yep. We about to take the world over, man. Shit. Is this the life that was meant to be? Cause I'm NYM/ROD. Cause we them dudes they see on TV. Pushing Cadillac trucks and dropping the D's. Is it out for a wrist costs more than a mansion? And we wear Giordano just for fashion. Snap out of it. It's a fantasy. And everything, dog, ain't meant to be. Come on.
The world to me is just like a dream. Living in a fantasy, it's all about the cream. I know you don't agree with me, things ain't the way they seem. Living from a magazine, just ain't no way to be, ain't no way to dream, ain't no way to be.
Got it. Talk to me. Let's go.
Come on. Turn on the TV, tell me everything you see. Superficial images of false reality. People never satisfied no matter what they see.
All right now. That is fantasy now. And this new EP coming up, will we get a taste of a little bit of this too?
Nah, that's like the new EP is all cover records. That's like an original joint, that fantasy song.
All right, you did say that right. All right, well let's go on. So, what is the ultimate desire which you wish all your fans and curious listeners out there to get out of this new single, "Being Gentle"?
Well, I believe right now, again, I said the world is in a hurting place. And I think the song "Being Gentle" is indicative of that kind of like tenderness and softness. We've gotten away from the sensitivities of love and affection towards each other. I mean, it's okay to love someone. It's okay to touch someone that wants to be touched by you, and in any way, whether that's literally or figuratively. And I think we got to get back to being okay with showing common courtesy to each other. If you see someone and you walk by them, if you're all those kind of simple things that we learned at an early age that were vital to respecting each other's space. Because we all got to live on this planet, whether we like each other or not, whether we're the same race, whether we're different races, whether we're whatever. We have to live on this planet, and we have to start respecting each other again. It's just that simple to me. I treat people the way I want to be treated. And when people don't treat me the way I want to be treated, I let them know you're not. You teach people how to treat you. You don't have to resort to anything but direct conversation. And if someone doesn't want to respect your space, then move away from the situation. You have to walk away at times in your mind, because your mind have you doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing, reacting to how you're being treated. So it's just it's an unfortunate time. So we have to focus on the positive if possible. I can't stand negativity.
Right, me too. I like it too. So you're more than welcome right now to give a shout out to all the persons that have helped you throughout the years in your music career. Go right ahead.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to give honor to God, of course, because without him, I couldn't do anything. I do believe that. I want to thank my family, my immediate family, my previous immediate family, some of my relatives in the distance, but particularly I want to thank my music family who's shown me love over the last maybe 5 to 10 years out here in California. My producer, Ivan Johnson Sr., my co-writing partner, Kaleo Ross. I want to thank my engineer, who's one of the best in the game, Brian the Sound Surgeon Porter. I want to thank my pops. He got records coming out too. Stay tuned for Pops, POPZ, the Triple OG. I want to thank my promotions people, Kingdom Marketing Promotion, my man AD. I want to thank ALB Consultant, Vaughn, and my man Sadiq, and his lovely bride. He just got married. Congratulations again, my brother. so many people, thank you. You know who you are, all my family. I say family because I don't like the word fans, because sometimes fans obviously means fanatical, and I don't think anybody should be fanatical about anything that I'm doing. So let's focus on being music family. We're family, all loving R&B, good music. So I want to thank all my family out there that support me and Sine with the Being Gentle record. Stay tuned for more great content and more artists coming off of the Household Name Entertainment label. I want to thank you, Brenda, for having me on your show. It's a blessing. I'll take nothing for granted.
All right, let's give everybody a hand. How about that? We're coming to a close to the end of the show, and I want to thank you for all the information you've given today. Any other information you would like to give?
I just want to, everybody out there, if you're listening, it's time to let go of whatever ails you, whatever's been bogging you down or keeping you from living your best life. We're in a pandemic. There's no vaccine, technically. There's no cure. We don't know what tomorrow brings. You don't know what tomorrow brings. Let it go and try to move from today onward and love and live and forgive, baby, because that's really all that matters. And those that love you and that you love back, hold them close to you and enjoy what's left of life, because you don't know what tomorrow brings. People are passing away unexpectedly of this situation, of this pandemic, and we don't know what tomorrow brings us, so we got to enjoy what today brings us.
And thank you for those words of encouragement. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're
I'd
welcome.
like to say I'm Not the Enemy is what year did that track came out?
Honestly, I dropped that I'm Not the Enemy 2019, I believe it is. I didn't have the same promotions and structure that I got now with Being Gentle in terms of how it's being received. So my plan is to release that again in maybe like the spring of or the winter or the first quarter of the year, maybe with my original material. We'll see how everything pans out with everything we're doing up until that point. But I'm Not the Enemy, real quick, is as a man. And this goes both ways, but I'm a man singer, and I sing life songs, not love songs. Love is a relative term. Life is real. So for me, this song is about if you meet someone that did not hurt you, offend you, or do anything to violate you to get you to a place where you don't trust, believe, or love again, you can't hold them accountable for something they didn't do. So I'm not the enemy.
Right. I like that. So can you give your website information again and your social media?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I'm at Saint Jaimz, SAINT JAIMZ, Saint James. You can all things Saint James. You go to my Instagram, it's at Saint James, SAINT JAIMZ. You click the link, it takes you to all my links, the link tree. So it'll take you everywhere you need to go, to all platforms, all links, and all situations. So that's where I'm at. www.stjaimz.com is my website officially.
All right. Thank you for that information. I thank you for taking out your time, being on my platform. I want you to come back with your new music project. Hopefully you'll look me up and you have a blessed day. Saint James, everyone. Here is I Am Not the Enemy. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. Bye-bye.
Yeah. There's a lot of people hurting in the world today. And I just want you to know, baby, that I'm not the one who hurt you. So if you would just give me a chance, I'm going to show you what kind of man I am. Check it. Lately you feel so Wednesday. He broke your heart, left you lonely. But I want to know how you feel. If it's alright, then let me know the deal. See, I realize that it's only in a short time, you hardly know me. But I need to know what the deal is. If it's alright, then tell me how you feel, baby. I'm not the one who hurt you. If you give me a chance to get to know you, I need you to see, baby, me for me. I'm not the enemy, baby, please. I'm not the one. So you say all men are alike, baby, but I think you're wrong. Yeah. And just because they hurt you doesn't mean that I would do the same to you.